Hey, Raza Bokhari, Dr. Raza Bokhari, with MDCX, as it's talking about Medicus Pharma, is going to be joining us. Mike, we had him on, I think, about a month ago. I really like Raza. I speak to him off the air. He is a really interesting cat. And this new venture of his, Medicus Pharma, is pretty exciting. They recently went on NASDAQ. Again, the ticker is MDCX. And guess what? He joins us once again. Dr. Bokhari, so great to see you again, sir. How are you?
Thank you so much, Sully, for getting me back on your program. I really appreciate being here, and also very much have enjoyed our offline conversations. You are indeed a scholar and a gentleman that understands the workings of entrepreneurs and the challenges and opportunities we see and challenges we face.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm wearing this orange hat. Because I had a procedure done regarding skin cancer or close skin cancer, but it's a hat because first of all I look like a automobile accident victim, but number two is to warn people to start putting stuff on your head. I want to talk about what you guys are doing here because Skinject is a chemo patch that is against basal cell carcinoma. Imagine that. That would be exactly what I sort of went out and took a look at. Talk about what you guys are doing. Talk about why it's different, why it's novel, and where you guys are in the food chain regarding FDA.
Our basal cell carcinoma indication, it is the most common cancer. It is treated surgically through in the hands of qualified dermatologists who are trained in surgery. There are 5 million cases. There are only about 1 million or so procedures every year. So it is a big unmet medical need. And we are advancing a novel therapy that can deliver non-invasively a chemotherapeutic agent at the site of the lesion. Our studies have now are in phase 2. We have done some interim analysis. It is trending positively. So we are very confident since looking at the interim data in early March. We have now expanded our study from 60 patients into 90 patients, and also taking this study beyond the shores of the United States into Europe. And separately also last week received an approval to also begin to randomize 36 patients in the Middle East with Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi, as our principal investigator. So we are working on all cylinders, and I hope that sooner rather than later, we will have an approved drug available for commercialization, and hopefully not only alleviate pain and suffering, but also bring substantial returns to our shareholders.
Dr. Raza Bokhari, CEO of Medicus Pharma, their ticker symbol MDCX. Dr. Bokhari, as far as the basal cell carcinoma, is that one of those things where you don't know you have it until it's bad?
Well, it is a suspicious lesion. It's a bloody lesion that shows up. It's 8 millimeters in size and not particularly, you shouldn't avoid it. So it comes up as a lesion, and then it needs to be looked at. And the good news is it's a slow growing cancer in the Western Hemisphere, especially in the United States. If treatment is sought, nobody dies from basal cell carcinoma.
Go ahead, Veer.
Oh, yeah, I just had a question, Dr. Bokhari, about how the patch works. So do you take it home and put it on yourself? Does the doctor put it on and you wear it for a week? Or how does it work? It's so fascinating, and I feel like lots of people are going to want to use this.
So it is in clinical studies, and it currently does require being applied in an office setting under the care and supervision of a trained physician, licensed physician, or physician extenders. It is something that at least we believe that is where it belongs, that we still are dealing with cancer, and something that this patch application should happen in qualified hands. but who knows where it will go post commercialization, and could become a self-applied application. That is too early for us to predict. But if I had to conclude, I would still expect that it is applied in the hands of qualified physicians. And we are dealing with cancer no matter how slow growing it is, and usually does not have morbidity. But if left untreated, it can cause mortality as well as morbidity.
Dr. Bokhari, two questions for you. Let you out of here today, and certainly want to get you back, and I want to get you in studio at some point. You and I talked about potentially an FDA fast track because of some data, and what I wanted to find out is what is that going to look like, and then what else are you guys doing? What's next for you guys for the rest of the year? We're almost at the halfway point.
Sure, I really appreciate that for this opportunity. So we are certainly sitting in a Type C meeting with the FDA sometime later this year, hopefully before the end of Q3, to get more alignment. It's a novel therapy. We have high confidence that the FDA would agree with us and give us a fast track designation, that our 90 patient study currently, plus these additional studies that we are expanding in beyond United States, would all be compiled, and no more than 300 to 400 patients should be randomized, and with a positively trending or positive findings in the study, it would qualify for a new drug application under a 505(b)(2) pathway, and this product could become commercially available sometime in 2027. But our work goes on. Since we last spoke, we announced acquisition of through a binding letter of intent of a UK-based company called Antev that has two phase 2 studies focused on patients with advanced prostate cancer with high cardiovascular risk profile. Another unmet need that requires a better treatment modalities, and we have this Teverelix, the next generation gonadotropin releasing hormone antagonist that would be very viable. Actually, the former President Biden was just diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer that has become metastatic. I think he would be a good candidate for Teverelix study. So we believe we are onto something which is important. And the same compound, Teverelix, also, just like Skinject, has never been done before, but the company has an indication approved to prevent recurrence of acute urinary retention. So Sully, in people of your and my age, a million of us sometimes end up getting an acute urinary retention episode, and then the treatment is also surgical intervention. About 500,000 or so patients suffer recurrence. There are 1 million, and primarily it is due to prostate hypertrophy. So we have an injectable. We have a 390 patient study post closing this acquisition that we are in the process of completing. We would certainly be expanding these development programs. So we're very excited to expand our drug pipeline with Teverelix as our next generation gonadotropin releasing hormone antagonist.
Dr. Raza Bokhari, the CEO of Medicus Pharma. Dr. Bokhari, always great to visit with you. Doing great things out there. Hope to get you back on the show very soon.
Oh, he's coming back all right.
Love it.